All right, guys, I have three very important questions for you. So, number one, do you own a Logitech G29 or G920? If yes, move on to question two. Question two, do you use it on a table or a desk? If yes, move on to question three. Do you have issues with it kind of slipping out from the desk, moving when you're racing and drifting and stuff like that? No matter how tight you have the clamps put down, even if you took your t shirt, wrapped it around the screw thing, and really got that extra turn, it's still slipping on you. If yes, this video may be for you, and it is a $0 mod that is a game changer for the G29. Now, before it sounds like I'm stating the absolute obvious here. It only takes a quick Google to look online to realize, one, this is an issue, two, it's not common knowledge, yet there are other fixes to this that do work. But I have friends that I've noticed before having this issue, and I've told this to them, and it's something so simple, but you don't think of it straight away unless you are kind of inclined to think like that. But funnily enough, how I found this out is kind of weird because it was just good timing. I never would have thought of this on my own. It just happened to kind of coincide with someone using this solution for a similar problem. So as I do not own this wheel anymore, I'm going to have to draw it for you, but don't worry because I'm an excellent artist. So we're going to jump over and I'm going to show you how to do this real quick, and guaranteed you can have this done by the end of the video. Okay, so first things first, here's you. Okay, obviously this is you. And you're racing away, and that's all well and good. But then all of a sudden, bang, your wheel slips off. You're no longer happy. So we're going to fix that for you, and we're going to turn that frown upside down. So what you're going to have is your desk here. Here's your desk. Now, this can help even if there's a bit of like a slight bulge in the desk, or it's kind of curved here, it's kind of curved up there to an extent. This is going to help your wheel stay planted. So again, this seems super, super obvious, but the only way I found this out is because I had a new car and I got a custom shifter put into it because my old one was sharp. Some dude wore a ring. And my friend who's a mechanic, he literally just didn't even think twice. He took it off, stuffed some paper in it, folded it down, twisted it down, and it gave it that extra meat it needed to clamp. So here is your Logitech G29. Here are the screws. Here's the thingy. Here's the cables that you neatly tucked under in the little holes. I know you weren't lazy and just clamped down on the cables. And then here is your clamp. I'm working from memory here. It looks exactly like this. And then you have your wheel. So hopefully you understand where I'm getting at. The wheel is not, oh, actually it might be that big. And then your shifters. So the problem is here. There's not enough grip here. Even though there is kind of grippy things on this wheelbase, it's just not grippy enough. So what you're going to do is you're going to find this. And you're going to be kind of like half frown. You're like, oh, what's this? You know what I mean? This is an A4 sheet of paper. SOP. All right, remember that. You're going to take this A4 sheet of paper, you're going to turn this horizontally. You're going to tear this down the middle, and then you're going to kind of like fold this up. Fold this up until you end up with like a piece that's about this size. So you want all these bits to kind of form a nice spongy meaty little thing. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for some meat in between these two parts. Now what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew this, and then you're going to slot the paper into here. Same with the other side. And then you're going to slowly tighten down. First of all, when you're tightening, you're going to feel that like, oh, geez, this feels like it's getting a lot more tighter and there's a lot more of a grip. And it is. Make sure you have here pushed all the way into the desk. This is very, very important. I wouldn't go putting paper under here. If you do want to put a little bit of paper under here, you can give it a crack. But to be honest, I had a pretty slippy desk. And when I figured this out, I never, ever had a problem with it slipping. If anything, the whole thing, I could probably snap it forward if I wanted to. But there was no left and right. I could pull my desk out now with this kind of $0 modification, super sophistication. That's basically it. And then once you have your A4 SOP in your clamp, your wheel won't be slipping anymore. So that's it. It's a very simple video. I did take my time to explain it because it's a fun story. And I wanted to use paint to explain it, so I don't always get to get out like this, you know? But yeah, hopefully it helps you. If it does help you, please let me know down below, because if it helps just one person, I'll be delighted. I'll be absolutely delighted. Again, it seems super, super simple. I didn't know it at the time, and looking online, there are some people that have problems like this, and they are thinking of solutions above and beyond a sheet of paper. A sheet of paper will give it the softness it needs. Experiment with it. If you use too much, it's obviously going to be too much and it's not going to work. You're looking for about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, this kind of number of folds on it. That way, when you clamp down, you know, you squish all these down and they form a kind of nice little grip and a nice little medium between the table that really keeps everything clamped down and kind of lets you get tighter, you know? So it's like a fancy paper washer of some sort. So now you have your A4 SOP and you're super happy because your desk is like, you know, holding your wheel properly and you can race properly and you don't have to worry about kind of putting your wheel back on while you're racing and stuff. So, yeah, hopefully this helped and I will see you in the next one.